It's been a long day without you, my friend. I know. People have been waiting. People have been asking. People want to know what's going on.
I know, man, but what is going on?
Yeah.
What have we been doing? When was the last time we posted?
This feels like a breakup video, but we're too happy for this. You know, I've been getting DMs all the time. What happened to you and Oliver? Why are you guys fighting? What are you guys arguing about?
We should have made like a public stunt and made a public beef. Just make it up and then I'll challenge you to a Muay Thai fight.
Because I think people are seeing you like traveling around the world without me.
Without
You were in Copenhagen, Milan Fashion Week. Where's Roomies going?
Yeah, well, I've been traveling a lot. You also travel a lot. I'm going to Japan in 5 days, and then after that, I'm gonna be going to Shanghai, and then after that, I'm probably gonna go to Bali for 3 weeks. So it is difficult to keep up with the Roomies channel here, and I also personally, I wouldn't say I had a burnout or depression, but I had to take a little step back to rethink and reconsider the direction I was heading.
How deep do you want to go into that?
Oh.
This could be a whole like 1 hour therapy right now.
Yeah, we can go a bit deeper and you can ask me questions like,
Yeah.
what do you think would be good for me to reply?
Well, I just want to speak my truth about this. So,
Yeah.
as you guys know, people who have been here since day one, we try to make it a weekly thing, right?
Yeah.
But I think as like Oliver and I said, like we've had so much going on in our life.
Yeah.
Now I've been traveling here, Oliver's been traveling there, but when was the last time we posted? Like 3 months ago?
Yeah.
I think a lot has gone on at the house and
What do you mean a lot is going on in the house?
you know, like emotionally and like I think they probably need to know, you know.
Sometimes we also have different social circles,
Yeah.
not always hanging out together.
Yeah.
I felt so fed up with content. Every time I had to think of a new video idea or edit, it took me so long. It didn't come natural to me anymore, and I had to force it. And when you have to force something, you don't really enjoy it as much. And I got so confused because social media has always been my passion. I've always known this is what I want to do. And then all of a sudden you get to a stage where you're like, is this really the right thing? Should I be doing something else? Should I go back to my family in Denmark, take an education? All my friends back home, they have like bachelor degree, master degree now. They're getting married, they're having kids. And it's easy to get into your own head and feel a bit behind, even though in reality, I do not think I'm behind.
You had like a bit of a social media break, right? How long? 2-3 months?
I went back like in July, got some good posts in, but then I got back here and
Yeah, I thought this guy was retired.
Yeah.
I would wake up, be like, oh yeah, I'm just watching the football today or the cycling.
Yeah.
And like for the whole day.
Yeah.
Before he was like 6 a.m. CrossFit, 6
Yeah.
a.m. gym, need to edit this, I'm gonna film this here, film this, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wow, this guy's having an early retirement.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm back again. Today I woke up at 5 a.m., edited 2 reels, posted some stories, went for football practice at 8.
My guy.
We're rolling again.
We're back in business.
What about you? Would you ever take a break from social media, or what would cause you to take a break from social media?
Well, I'm always thinking of the exit. Average lifespan of a content creator is 5 years. And after that, you start getting crusty, musty. But you know when like you didn't feel like posting, I thought that was the end of Roomies. And then I said to Oliver before we filmed this, shall we make a final video to close this off? I mean, there's no hard feelings with Oliver. Like I still love this guy. We literally live like 1 meter apart from each other, you know. I can hear him showering. I can hear him doing his night activities. If we plan to like do this consistently, like how, you know? Because if we're having like breaks like 2 or 3 months. Oh, and I forgot to say we might actually be. No, we are gonna separate too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen when the contract expires.
There's so much content to cover on that. I'm like, if we decide to like not live together anymore, like how are we gonna even manage this if we can't even do a weekly podcast each week, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, hey, maybe this is the end. Let's just open it up, unfilm it.
But that raises my concerns. Like, if I move out and you stay here, I move to the other side of Bangkok, we both have a really busy life.
Yeah.
I think it's only gonna get more busy. I'm afraid that we're not gonna see anything to each other. We'll just like call each other here and there, send a text. So I think if we have this podcast and have like one evening a week where we have to meet and do this podcast, and we can have a dinner, go to the onsen together after, either workout or whatever. I think that would obligate us and connect us more, and maybe the podcast would even improve, because then we have like a whole different week and we don't see each other during the week, so we're gonna have so much
We
to
crave
tell
each other. That is true, because when we live with each other, we kind of take for granted our company. Like, we don't really go out together because we always see each other every day, right? But maybe we can explain why we might be like not living together anymore. They don't know anything the last
That's
like
true.
3 or 4 months.
That's true. Well, for me personally, I love nature. I love being able to go for a walk for like 30 minutes. I have a lot of phone calls. I want to go out, walk. I love listening to podcasts and walking. And it's difficult here in the middle of Bangkok. There's no parks around. Like, as soon as we go out, it's pretty much traffic in both directions. If you want to walk, you have to zigzag through the cars. It's not optimal. This place, guys, there is a crazy amount of mosquitoes. I feel like I can't be in the living room after 4 or 5 p.m.
I remember the first day we moved in.
Oh
We were like
my God.
screaming at each other. Shall we book a hotel? Oh my gosh, what are we doing? There's so many mosquitoes.
And you bought that purple laser thing and so many different sprays.
You brought those like, what, those fresheners?
Yeah, I actually have a bunch of them in there still.
But they're not working.
Not really.
This could be a good business idea. Hey, I'm really paranoid if it's still rolling. One sec.
Oh, yeah, I also feel like I've reached a state in my life where I want like my own private office. And there's not space for that here.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Because when I went to your last 2 condos, it was so tidy. And now when you live with me, I'm just looking around like, yeah, that's all my stuff. But it feels really sad that you're leaving, actually.
Yeah, it's sad to have this conversation.
Because a friend mentioned it, that, oh, are you guys staying with each other next year? And then that kind of like planted the seed. We never really thought about it before.
Yeah.
And now we kind of think about it every day. And every time I wake up in the morning, he send like 4 big paragraphs of like why he cares for me so much, and like how sad it's gonna be when he leaves. I'm always out in the city, and when I come back home, I just feel like it's a fresh of breath air. Oh, yeah. No, breath
of fresh air. Come on.
Breath of fresh
I'm
air.
Danish, bro.
When I see you, just like I feel energized, and you give me a lot of peace. And you're also so light-hearted and fun and funny. And I just feel like happy, because whenever you would go on these trips and I'm by myself, I'm just a bit, if I'm honest, like lonely. I'm like, oh, I've got this big old house, you know, I've got all the nice furniture and everything, but it's empty. I think it's gonna be really sad. Because I love waking up and then like you're naked in the kitchen cooking some nuts or some chicken concoction, and I'm like, oh, can I have some? And I end up having the whole meal. I think it's just moments like that. I think people were talking about it during COVID, where they were like working in the office, and then when they had to work at home, they don't get to see their colleagues as much.
That's sad. And yeah, man, I just love your company. I feel better in your company. I feel more fun. Like, you encourage me to be myself, and you laugh at my jokes, so that's amazing. Yeah.
Is there anything that like you didn't like? The showers.
It's the late night showers sometimes. The other night. I've been struggling with my sleep a lot lately. And there was this, I think it was like 9:30 3 days ago. I was already asleep. And it was like the first time I fell asleep that early. And then Mike comes home and shower, and I'm laying there like, what is the sound? And I'm like, Mike is in the shower. I'm like, and my girlfriend is like, relax, honey, relax, baby, relax. I'm like, okay, I'll just send him a message.
Imagine you stormed in my room and started my sleep, and I woke up to a really long message. Mike, I got really angry last night when you got showered, but I do understand why you showered so late.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, but I can't believe how quick the year has gone, right? And I think for like the viewers who were here from the start, guys, you must feel the same, how quick Roomies has gone too. It's so crazy how time has flown. There's a conspiracy that time is going faster since COVID.
Yeah, you enlightened me about that the other day, but what's the thing you're the most proud of you've done?
I think how consistent I am, like the passion.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people do some stuff for money, but I genuinely can say from the bottom of my heart, I love doing what I do.
Yeah.
And even if it wasn't for money, like I just love doing my job. Like even before making content, I would talk to people for like hours on end, just because I like people. Like sometimes I'd travel to a different country, and instead of going to the sites and stuff, I literally sit in their shop and talk for like 8 hours. I'm like, this is an amazing trip.
You're a weird guy, but I like it.
What about you? What are you proud of?
I think I'm really proud of dyeing my hair for the first time ever. I don't know what I'm most proud of actually. It'll come. I'll let you know when I realize. Let's give some advice to other roomies out there.
Oh, okay.
Or
Do you think there
future
are?
roomies.
I think this is very uncommon.
Yeah.
Because when I moved in with you, people were like, wow, why? Like, you're almost like 30. Like, is that weird? Like, how's dating? Like, isn't that like a college thing? Yeah, maybe there are some people. I would encourage people to do it because I've said to you so many times, but living with you has changed my life so much. Like, my fashion has improved, my diet has skyrocketed,
Oh,
I
yeah.
became way more conscious about how I dress. Like, I owe so much of my improvements to you. And I'm not just saying that because you're next to me, but no, I would say you changed my life.
Right, that's some big words. I really appreciate
And I
it.
said to Oliver, if like, you know, when you want to transition, he should be like a coach
Yeah.
for like health and fitness and fashion.
Yeah, I really want to some kind of like health, fitness, fashion, longevity, mental health. So I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. Yesterday I was doing like a lot of research. I think the best would be to open a Patreon
Okay.
and then have a small price, medium price, high price, and some different deliverables. Like every week I'm gonna do a Q&A, I'm gonna take them through a workout, I'm gonna take them through my diet, and have some talks like on mental health, share some of my experiences, what I have been fighting throughout my life and how I've solved these issues and moved on. That's something I would love to share, and I think I actually have some valuable lessons to share with people.
Yeah, you've definitely been through like a lot, like of ups and downs, and
Yeah.
also I think living in like a foreign country too. Like as both of us like figuring things out, you know.
Yeah.
I think you have a lot of insight and info to share.
I really admire the discipline and passion that you're showing so consistently. You haven't had like one single social media break since I got to know you like 2 years ago, have you?
Yeah, but I'm also very new to it compared to you. You've been doing it for
That's
6
true.
years. And
That's
if
true.
anything, you're like more inspiring. Because I'm very new to this, you know. So I'm like,
Yeah, I actually started with YouTube in 2017 and posting on Instagram back then as well. But then I had like a 1 year break. I've been doing it crazy long
so
time.
long. Insane. I don't know like what I'll be like 6. Maybe I'll have a family channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll start like going with my family and stuff.
Yeah.
You're one of the OGs.
Yeah.
And I was saying to Oliver, his face is the hook. Because usually, like when you're making content for short form, you have to have like a 5-second punchy hook. Otherwise, people are gonna like switch off. But this guy's so handsome, you know. Just put his face. Bro, your video where you had a mask and you took it off got like, was it 100k likes?
No, 500,000 likes.
500,000, 500,000 people like that.
Yeah, on Instagram and I think also on TikTok. And then because I like it so much, I tried to repost it like 1 month ago. Got another 100k likes.
Dude, that's so unfair, man. So you literally take off a mask and get 500,000 likes.
But you also have to remember the views and followers I get from that aren't as valuable as the followers you get from your videos because they provide so much value and information about Thailand and you're selling a product from your profile. It's very different. I kind of look at videos like one video for virality, one type of video for clients, and one type of video like thirst traps.
But I like that we're doing like completely different things. It makes the conversation more interesting.
What's the best type of videos for you to make?
Honestly, I personally like the ones where I'm talking to random people because I love storytelling and I love getting stories out of people. Because people usually think, oh, I'm not interesting, I'm doing this for 20 years, 30 years, but most people, it's very interesting. And I just want to make it into a way where it's fun for people to watch and learn. Most people know Thailand of just, you know, the typical 7-Eleven toasties, Khao and PP. I want to show what the real info is like, real stories from real people.
And you've been doing that so well.
But we need to show more of our life too.
We
I'm
do.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, we had such a break. You know, people have been commenting on the last video like, oh, where are you guys? Are you guys really gone? Yeah, I check all the time.
God damn.
And I really thought this channel was gone.
How many
Even
subs
now,
are we at?
I think almost 10,000. But even now, I still feel not like 100% confident. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
We have to prove it
Yeah.
before we can feel confident with it.
But I feel like bad to like keep them like waiting because we have such a good loyal like audience, and I think not telling them makes me feel really bad too. So I just want to like say sorry to you guys like for leaving you guys for so long, and not even giving you guys that update.
Yeah.
But in terms of future content, I think, yeah, let's not keep it so like disciplined, but whenever we feel like we want to post, I'm just being as honest as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because before I would have like really high expectations, like yes, we need to post now, but now I'm like more chill.
What's been on your heart lately then?
Well, I want to have kids.
Yeah.
I want to buy a house. I'm getting to that age, you know. As maybe people might not know, but you know, I'm getting to my 30s now.
Yeah.
I need to think about the more important things.
I'm turning 29 in 1 week. 1 week from now.
A party. Are you gonna invite the roomies people to come? The
Oh.
roomies followers.
Yes.
That would be fun.
Everyone come
We
here.
should. We should.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for actually getting to the end of the video. I know everyone has a busy life in 2025, and I just want to say thank you for the support for you guys. All of the comments are so positive.
Yeah.
I know how much you guys love Oliver, and yeah, the support has been really overwhelming, and I hope we can make more good content for you guys. And
We will.
yeah,
We will. Thank you for staying around, guys.
staying around, but we're still alive, we're still healthy. Nothing happened between us. We never argued.
Nothing.
I think it was just a social media break.
And I also think that's what's so strong with our friendship. If there's something wrong, the communication just works well. And that's something you taught me in the start. As soon as there's something, you're like, let's go for a walk, we talk about it. And that encourages me to say what I feel and share how I feel, and makes me feel comfortable with it. And that's really nice. Yeah, it's not everyone I feel that way with. That's also why I've been sending you these long ass messages the last couple of mornings, because I've had so many things on my mind. I just have to tell you.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Alright guys,
Thank you for watching.
see you guys
It was-
next week. Next week?
Next week!
Okay.